everyone. So welcome back to From Being to Business, a channel that walks you through the process of turning business ideas into reality using the story of Fortune Coffee. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the importance of inspiration. Not only that, but how you link that also into the business idea in terms of what you're going to do, the problem you're going to solve. So then on the one hand you have the idea, the inspiration, and then on the other hand the problem that you're going to solve. My passion for coffee started long before Fortune Coffee was born. So growing up, I was always captivated by the aroma coming out from my grandmom's coffee pot. What I knew then as the avidity, and it was a flavor, an aroma that felt like home to me. And then later, as a PhD student in Germany, coffee, and particularly cappuccino, the cup of cappuccino became my trusted companion, where each day I had to have my cup of cappuccino, and this fueled hours of research and writing for years. Then later last year, work took me to Liberia, specifically to Lofa County, where I was deployed to, and I made an interesting discovery. So traveling through the county, I realized coffee trees were scattered around, cultivated so naturally that it felt like they were growing in the wild. And I also realized that despite this widespread of coffee trees across the county and in parts of the country, locally processed coffee, Liberian coffee, were not found at the supermarkets. Even when you go to Monrovia, the supermarkets do not have locally processed coffee. So in a conversation with a friend, an idea came up. What if I processed Liberian coffee and made it available for coffee enthusiasts in the country, later in the region, and later to the international market? And that was when the idea of Fortune Coffee was born. It's a business that is dedicated to bridging a gap in markets. So in Liberia, we are looking at showcasing the Liberian specialty coffee and reviving the forgotten story of the country's coffee heritage. Then later, I introduced Ghana. In my previous video, I think I told you about the fact that we deal in 3 variants: Arabica and Liberica sourced from Liberia, and Robusta sourced from Ghana. Now, in Liberia, where most of the coffee that is sold is imported, and in the coffee you found in the supermarket, they are all imported coffee. Our focus is on making locally processed coffee available, easily available to coffee enthusiasts. In Ghana, our focus has been more on introducing variety. So Ghana is known for Robusta coffee. Robusta coffee is the one that if you need that caffeine kick in the morning, right? That is Robusta. But the Liberica and Arabica from Liberia kind of gives that diverse of variety. We offer variety to our customers. So this background tells you the importance between the inspiration and also trying to solve a market problem. So I told you the inspiration of how my grandmom's coffee pot, inspires that homely feeling for me. The inspiration I got with coffee in terms of it being the companion during my PhD stages, and then now in Liberia, finding that gap between coffee farmers and the final coffee consumers, and trying to bridge that gap. So it shows you creating that linkage is very, very important. Inspiration is important, right? The inspiration is what is going to keep you going, moving, even when it gets tough, right? You keep going back to what made you want to start. but then also it's important to find the problem that you are trying to solve. It could also be that the problem you are trying to solve could be an inspiration, but you need to define that problem, need to define it properly so that you know the target group you are looking out for. So if you look at Fortune Coffee, it is more than just a business. To me, it is a deeply personal journey, right? Driven by my passion for coffee and then my commitment to making difference in terms of making coffee easily available and introducing variety to the market. Easily available in Liberia and variety into the Ghanaian market. Now, in my next video, I'm going to now talk about the steps that followed after the idea to start the business. What steps did I follow in terms of the research, in terms of the early decisions that were made? The next video is going to focus on that. So if you are curious and want to know and you are inspired, please like our video, give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe so that once we upload the next video, you'll be the first person to get that notification. Now I want to say a very big thank you to you for wanting to join us on this personal journey and deep diving into how the Fortune Coffee started, but how a coffee business like this comes into being. We're going to look at all the processes, don't worry, and I hope that you will find it fulfilling. Thank you so much, and let's engage in the comment section. If you have any question, you can also share your inspiration, your business ideas, and the problems you are looking at solving. Let's engage. Until next time, thank you so much for the time, and I look forward to seeing you next time or speaking to you next time. It's a bye.